new task force, and it's taking a stand at IUBloomington after a rise in anti-Semitic acts targeting students who are on campus.
Hillel formed a task force to combat anti-Semitism. It includes the Mezuzah Project.
We're offering non-Jewish students a mezuzah case that says, I stand with my Jewish friends.
We want to come out and make a big statement that we have allies, that there's people here that are supporting us, and that we care about our Judaism, and we want to make a statement about it too.
As a non-Jewish member of the task force, I've really benefited from learning more about Judaism and how to be a better ally to my Jewish friends and fellow students.
Russian President Vladimir Putin invading the sovereign country of Ukraine.
Tonight, a worsening humanitarian catastrophe in Kharkiv.
Mr. Zelensky says that the heavy bombardment amounts to a war crime.
And added to mounting evidence that Putin's war has put civilians in the crosshairs.
My name is Yulia Pototskaya. I am director of Kharkiv Hillel. I am in France now. I want to come back home to rebuild war-torn Kharkiv Hillel.
My name is Olena, and I am in Czech Republic now. I'm counting days until I can come back to my home in Hillel, Kharkiv, to create, to inspire, to hug my friends, to have Shabbat dinner together, and to live my normal life again.
Please welcome Allison Greene.
Good afternoon. My name is Allison Greene, and I'm honored to be here to present this year's Sharon Greene Award for Campus Advocacy in honor of my mother. Sharon Greene was strong, compassionate, and lived her life advocating for and helping others through her social work, community service, and Jewish values. By example, she taught my siblings and me to rise up against injustice, bolster those who need a voice, and to be kind. As that powerful video just showed, this year's award recipients embody Sharon's spirit and are truly deserving of this honor. The Sharon Greene Award for Campus Advocacy, created in 2017, recognizes student leaders and campus organizations that effectively and creatively combat Publicly identifying as Jewish, and particularly as a Zionist, on college campuses in 2022 is not always easy. Over the past several years, we have witnessed Jewish students being intimidated and ostracized purely because of who they are and what they believe. But despite the challenges, so many Jewish student leaders have risen above the fray, modeling the kind of compassion and dignity that's sorely needed in our society today. The leadership of our first recipient of this year's Sharon Greene Award, Indiana University Hillel, has done just that. Not only did IU Hillel devise a powerful and innovative way for Jewish students to push back against anti-Semitism through their Red Mezuzah campaign, but they also enlisted the help and solidarity of their non-Jewish peers, creating a movement that will benefit the entire IU community in the years to come. While I had no role in the selection process, it is a special privilege for me to deliver this honor to IU Hillel because I'm a faculty member at Indiana University. Though my affiliation with IU is purely coincidental to Hillel's receiving this award, it gives me such great pleasure to work at a university with incredible student leaders engaged in such meaningful activism. As you saw in the video, the leaders of our second award recipient, Hillels of Ukraine, are facing a much different challenge. Their amazing strength in face of a brutal war of aggression by Russia and in the aftermath of the death of one of their own should serve as an inspiration to us all. We hope and pray that they will be able to return to their physical and spiritual home at the Hillel in Kharkiv very soon. And in addition to receiving the Sharon Greene Award, Hillels of Ukraine are the recipient of a grant from AJC's Stand With Ukraine Fund, which has raised over $2.4 million to support the Ukrainian people at this very difficult time. Although our recipients from Hillels of Ukraine could not be with us today, we will hear from them via video message in just a few minutes. Our hearts are with them, their families, and the people of Ukraine. At this time, please join me in welcoming Kaylee, Werner, and Kolozdski of the IU Hillel Antisemitism Prevention Task Force to the stage to receive the first of this year's Sharon Greene Awards. Congratulations. We applaud the creativity and determination that you have displayed, and on behalf of the Greene family and AJC, congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. We are beyond grateful to both Bill and Susan Greene for continuing the memory of Sharon and allowing us to use our voices in a climate that has repeatedly tried to silence and quash Jewish students on campus. We know that the most important thing we can do as students is stay steadfast in our belief that Jewish students should not be targeted simply for being proud of our history and heritage. Leaders like Sharon, Bill, and Susan prove to us that our voices matter, that they are powerful, and that a difference can and will be made with enough persistence and perseverance. We strive to make it clear that Jewish students have a home not only at Indiana University, but at campuses across the country and the world. Whether we face BDS marches, vitriolic language, or just plain and simple violence, we know that the work we have done and continue to do will make a difference. We would also like to make a special note and thank Jill and Ron Sedley for their continued support and incredible contributions to Indiana Hillel. They will impact Hillel for years to come. Thank you.
As many of you know, beginning in the fall of 2021, our college campus was struck by the same plague that was spreading around the country, anti-Semitism. Mezuzahs were torn off of doors, Nazi symbols were painted around campus, online attacks were aimed at Greek life Jewish students. Sadly, the list goes on. I found myself wondering, why all of a sudden did the campus that had originally wowed me with its commitment to diversity and inclusion not feel safe anymore? In order to keep our campus, our home, safe, we, along with other dedicated, passionate Jewish students, have taken a number of actions this year. We have shared over 500 mezuzahs around campus. We hung a large mezuzah in the center of our student union. We met with our campus president. We tabled. We passed campus-wide legislation to adopt the IHRA definition of anti-Semitism, and we have much more planned for next year. To date, we have spread our message to over 25,000 students across campus. None of this would have been possible without the support of the greater Jewish community and, of course, the Greene family. I am eternally grateful to AJC for helping us to know that we have unwavering support in our mission to make college campuses feel like a safe space for Jewish students. Thank you.
Now please turn your attention to the video screens as Osik Akselrud, the director of Hillels of Central Asia and Southeastern Europe, Lesya Firsanova, the program director of Hillel Kyiv, and Olena, Khalina, event manager of Hillel Kharkiv, accept this award.
Dear friends, let me start from my deep, deep gratitude to Greene family for this very important for us award. You know, I'm the head of Hillel case. Hillel case, it's one of the biggest, by the way, Hillel in the world. Hillel case, it's Ukraine, Belarus, Moldova, Georgia, and Azerbaijan. But now we are talking about Hillel in Ukraine. You know that at the beginning of the war, Kharkiv Hillel, one of the biggest Hillel in our region, after rocket attack was absolutely destroyed. And I have a commitment. I said that the first task after the war that Hillel case should fulfill to rebuild Kharkiv Hillel. And you know, we have a lot of friends and partners all over the world. And I'm sure, we hope, for their help, for their support, for their partnership. And again, thank you very, very much to Greene family. Thank you very, very much to AJC for this award. We appreciate this. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Olena and I am a student of Hillel Kharkiv. I'm saying it in the present tense because once I became a Hillel student, I will feel like that forever, even though my home Hillel office is totally ruined. We are so proud of our students who volunteer, who stay in Kharkiv or help from other cities, and who connect to a call every Friday to say Shabbat Shalom to each other over such a long distance. From all the Hillel case, I can say that it is a big honor for us to have this award. Hillel case and Hillel Ukraine in particular are experiencing the hardest time of their history. And we are so grateful to have that much support from our colleagues abroad, from AJC and from Greene family, so that we know that we're not alone. It is extremely important to have a connection with international Jewish community in this tough time. Thank you.
Hillel Kharkiv, it was my first Hillel. It's a Hillel which was my second home when I was in the university. And this Hillel involved me in the Jewish community, and thanks to the Hillel Kharkiv, I am staying now in Kyiv, and I am the member of the Hillel family now. I was shocked when I saw the main hall that destroyed, that everything was destroyed there. We hope that the war will end soon, and then we will rebuild the Hillel from the zero. We hope that it would be the new chapter for the Jewish community in Ukraine. Thank you, AJC and Greene family, for this award. Your attention is very important for us, for me especially now. From Hillel Kyiv, from Ukraine, with love and peace and great gratitude.